Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm excited to be back here again for another Mobile Home Mondays where you get to interact with me live, ask questions live Q&A on all things mobile home investing. As you know, we are a group here, Mobile Home Investing for Newbies, an opportunity for you to join, collaborate, network, and most importantly, learn about investing in mobile homes. Okay, so we talk about wholesaling, doing these things locally and virtually. And today, I want to focus on virtual wholesaling. So we're going to get into a Q&A. We have some people that have submitted a few questions ahead of today's live. So I'm going to go over their questions. Of course, tap in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you have any questions, post them, comment, everything so that I can answer your questions live and help you on your way to being successful with mobile homes. So let's jump into the first question. Let me pull up the questions real quick. Okay. Let me make sure that I am live in the group first before. Okay, good. Fantastic. Interesting. All right. So the first question that we have for virtually wholesaling, right? Should I wait until verification to put the property under contract? Okay. So the idea is when you are wholesaling properties, right? You want to collect all the information that you can, specifically for virtual wholesaling. You want to collect all the information that you can on the phone, right? You want to know all the details about the seller, right, and their particular situation, where they are, what they want, things of that nature, right? And then you want all the information regarding the property as well. Okay, so, but once you get this information, right, you're able to formulate an offer based on the information that you got. However, that information needs to be verified. Okay. The fact of the matter is, people have different perceptions, right? You might have a seller tell you, hey, my property is beautiful or it doesn't need any work, right? And when you actually verify, you notice, hey, this property needs way more work than you shared, or vice versa, right? Or you might verify and find out that the seller property is fine, but the seller is a year behind on on either property taxes or lot rent, right? So that's going to affect the purchase and sale of the property. Okay, so you always want to verify everything from the property and from the seller's perspective. But do you wait to do the verification before getting the property under contract? The answer is no. Okay, when you when you speak with a seller, right, you get all the information that you need, again, about the seller, about the property. Okay, and you get like the first level of verification, meaning just some pictures of the property, things of that nature. Okay, you can formulate an offer based on that information, and you can submit a contract. And now you have the property under contract, right? Now you can, start marketing your deal, but kind of right before doing so, or in the process of doing so, you can start the verification process where you're taking things a step further in regards to checking on property taxes, checking on lot rent, right? Making sure they have the right to sell the property, things of that nature, right? And if anything pops up, you can renegotiate the contract or cancel the contract. Okay, but let's just say you took the time to do all of that, call the park manager, do this, do that, right? Call the county, verify, do all of this. By the time you've done that, there's another buyer that came in, made an offer, got the property under contract, and now the property is no longer available. Okay, so at least by you first getting that property under contract, you're locked in, right? You've locked that deal in. Now you can do your verification process. And if you need to, again, you can always renegotiate the contract. It's easier to renegotiate than to get the contract in the first place. Okay, so get the contract. All right. The second question. Okay, this question is in regards to talking on the phone and how to really come across with conviction, particularly as a newbie when having calls with these sellers, right? Because it is a little bit different. You don't have that face-to-face connection. You don't have the ability to, it's a little bit easier, I'd say, to make a connection in person, right, than it is on the phone. However, you can absolutely build that rapport. And yes, I do, baby. You can absolutely do that on the that's my son, my oldest son. You can do that on the phone, right? And the great thing about that is you're able to actually touch more people in a given time. Like if you're, going house to house, you can maybe go to 5, houses a day, but you can have 100 calls a day, right? So anyway, how to create that conviction and confidence in your seller to be able to do business with you virtually. Okay, so I had a conversation actually with somebody yesterday, and they were expressing to me the line that they used, and they were saying that the sellers, all the sellers that they spoke with, were saying, "We have other buyers. We'll get back to you if the other buyers don't come through." So that's an indication that you didn't, one, have control of the conversation, and you didn't have enough conviction for them to even consider you as a buyer at the time. Like, there's no reason that they shouldn't have seen at least what your offer was as well. Okay, they didn't even get to that point. Okay, so it's really about having confidence when you're speaking, right? The sellers don't know what they don't know. They don't know that you're a newbie, right? You can share that if you want to, but they don't know that you're a newbie. You can share with them the services that you offer, okay? And one thing that's helpful is mentioning something that's local in the area, okay? So if you are doing this virtually, right? Sorry, guys. I had to send my husband a quick text to ask him to put this fan on because I'm over here hot. But if you are doing this virtually, right, again, you can mention something that's local. Oh, yeah, like you can look on a quick Google map as you guys are conversing, and they're telling you, where the property is. Okay? You can look on Google. You can see, oh, there's a nearby park. Oh, yeah, that park, that the property over there by, Johnson Park, right? And they're like, yeah, right? That provides a little bit more validity, right? And saying, okay, this person's familiar, this person knows my area. So that's something that you can do. Also, just controlling the conversation in regards to not ending with statements, right? Not ending with, hey, we are mobile home investors and we help families buy mobile homes, period. Right? Because now it's like, okay, where's the conversation, right? Always end with a question. Guide them into what you want them to say and what answers you want them to, questions you want them to answer. Okay, so have confidence, speak with conviction, mention something that's local in the area, and also provide questions so that you can guide the conversation. Okay. So let's see, somebody posted a question inside the chat. Hi, Jasmine. I'm actually headed to scope out my first potential deal today. Congratulations. Seller said the home is newly renovated or remodeled, but the sale of due diligence, but for the sake of due diligence, what kind of things should I be looking for? Okay, so I mean, obviously you want to be, when I say you want to do your due diligence, again, it's for the seller and for the property. Okay, so you want to confirm that the seller, one is the seller, looking at the title, right? Confirming the year, confirming that they're the owner. You want to make sure that lot rent, property taxes are up to date, right? Now, as far as the property, you want to, make sure that the property, there's no soft spots, there's no leaks, right? Looking at just the bare condition, the exterior, just things of that nature. Just how does it look, right? And seeing if it matches what they share with you. Did they say that it's newly remodeled, and then you go inside and like the kitchens are super super old, things are falling apart, dresses are falling apart, right? Then that wouldn't make sense. Okay, so those are the kind of things you want to look for. And the last question we had is how to verify things if you are virtual. Okay. You can do this simply by calling park manager, right? Having a conversation with the park manager, sharing with them that you're interested in purchasing this property. Is the property, can it be sold? One, are the property lot rent up to date? Are there any violations that we should be know of or be concerned about? Okay, so you can call the park manager, even if you're virtual. Okay, if as far as the property itself, again, you can ask for pictures, interior and exterior, and you can also have boots on the ground actually go visit the property for you. Okay. So that, and as far as property taxes, you can always contact the county, the tax assessor, to see if the confirm that the taxes are up to date. All right. So you guys comment. Let me know if you have any other questions. Those were the main questions that we had regarding virtual wholesaling. I do want to share with you guys, of course, that we have our 3-day virtual wholesaling bootcamp coming up in January. You guys have the ability to register for it now. We have tons of things that are going to be included with this particular bootcamp. So as you guys know, I'm pregnant and I'm going to be going on maternity leave for a while. So this is my last bootcamp. The last bootcamp that we just did last month was such a success. I mean, it was phenomenal. Everybody, literally every single attendee walked away with scheduled calls, scheduled walkthroughs, sent out, 4 contracts, right? We had Wanda actually close a deal a day or two after, a $6,000 deal a day or two after the boot camp, from the free methods that we were implementing that I showed them during the boot camp. So I decided to do one last one before I chill out for a while and have my baby and all that good stuff. Okay. So you can register now. The awesome thing about this bootcamp is you are going to get literally everything included. So when I say everything, last bootcamp, right? You just got the bootcamp, got the ebook, a couple little resources. Okay. This bootcamp, you literally are going to get the bootcamp, the live bootcamp. You're going to get all my scripts for both houses and mobile homes. So this bootcamp, I'm going to be teaching, of course, going into mobile homes, wholesaling mobile homes. But I'm also going to be showing you how to wholesale houses, because when you're wholesaling mobile homes, you're going to get leads for houses. It's just going to come. There's no way around it. And you need to know how to do both so that you can offer the highest level of service, and so that you can increase your profitability, right? So it's going to include literally all my scripts for sellers, buyers, park managers. It's going to include all my contracts, okay, for mobile homes, for houses, for sellers, for assignment contracts, joint venture contracts. It's going to include courses. Now that's a bonus. So if you register now, you get the opportunity to also get our wholesaling house course. Okay, you're going to get a recording. Another bonus is you're going to get a recording of last month's bootcamp as well. Okay, so you can start watching that like right now before the bootcamp, the bootcamp even happens at this bootcamp. Okay, you are going to get so many things. 90-day action plan. You're going to get a goal setter. You're going to get literally everything, both the ebooks that I have. Let's see. So, anyways, you guys get the point, okay? You literally, I'm giving everything literally away because, again, I'm not going to be available for a while, and I want to make sure that you guys have every single resource that you need to be super successful. So these are tools that I have used to build and make six figures in 6 months wholesaling mobile homes, as well as building a six or having already built a six-figure business wholesaling houses. Okay. So with all these tools, there's literally no reason that you should not be able to make six figures in the next 6 months by just implementing. And it's a very simple process. It's not something that's tedious at all. Okay. So, yes, this is going to be amazing. So, I'm just going to share. Can I share my screen real quick? And then I see that a couple more questions came in. So, I'm going to answer those questions. But how do I? Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Okay, so just real quick, last boot camp, okay? Launch your six-figure wholesaling business and get literally everything, all the scripts, contracts, cheat sheets. You're gonna get my pricing sheets where I tell you literally just how to price houses, and I just give you like literally the pricing for mobile homes per year and per condition. I'm telling you, these things took forever to come up with, and you're going to get it all, right? So during the boot camp, we'll analyze and select the hot market, either local or virtual. You'll start generating motivated seller leads. Okay, you'll know the right thing to ask and tell the sellers to get the deal. You'll know how to value properties and make accurate offers. You'll start building a legit buyers list and be confidently doing this locally or virtually. Okay, that's just the boot camp. Then you're going to literally get everything, our 90-day action plan, every script, every contract, our offer calculator, and our pricing sheet, wholesaling workbook, and our copy and paste templates. Okay, so our marketing, don't got to worry about, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? Copy and paste it. It's all right there for you. You also get our CRM, a copy and paste of how my CRM is set up so that you can copy and paste the same thing and have like a follow-up system. Okay, and both our six-figure mobile home ebook and our first house deals ebook, in days ebook. Okay, and if you register now, again, these are just our 3 bonuses that are going to be thrown in completely for free. You're going to get our wholesaling houses course, 90-day access to that, and you are also going to get, oh, does that keep happening? You're also going to get our, Lord have mercy, why is my thing starting to act crazy? You're also going to get the recorded mobile home bootcamp, and if you're doing this virtually, you'll get our sign placer ad for virtual wholesalers. Okay, so you'll be able to. What is happening? What is happening? Literally, my computer is freaking out right now. Bro. Okay, that was weird. Anyhow, that's it. Okay, because my computer is freaking out. So, and for those who already registered during the pre-launch, you know that you also get a one-on-one consultation, hour consultation with me. So why is this happening? Yeah, my computer is literally spazzing right now. Or not spazzing, but going crazy. And us like, okay. So a couple people had messaged me asking, because we have several already signed up, a couple people asking, can I extend for the one-on-one, because they want access to it. It's supposed to be expired 20 minutes ago. Okay, so if you didn't already register before 12 o'clock today, you didn't get that opportunity. But for those people that asked, again, I am going to give you guys access to that until the end of today. So if you register by the end of today, you will also get the you will also get the sorry, my computer is really going crazy. You will also get the one-on-one consultation. Okay, so I put the link in the description so you guys can go there and sign up. And I'm gonna probably have to hop off because my computer is going crazy. I'm trying to answer all these questions for you. Oh Lord. Okay. Man, I don't know what is happening. Jennifer says she's looking forward to it. Kendrick, he's like, good people. Jasmine is a jewel. She has testimonies behind her name. Don't miss the opportunity. He's already in. Who else do we have in? Jessica's in. Kimar is in. Yeah, so get on board, y'all. So again, you have until today, and at the end of today, if you want, in addition to all of it I already mentioned, the one-on-one consultation, that won't be available later. Not this question. We already showed that question. Somebody said, when virtually wholesaling, how would you handle the closing? Do you have a buyer give you a deposit, and when closing, buyer give the seller a cashier's check address to them? So there are several different ways that you can do it. You can have the buyer wire you all the money. You wire the seller their portion. You can have the buyer wire you a deposit, which is the amount of your assignment fee, and make a cashier's check directly to the seller for their amount. You can have them pay the seller and have the seller pay you your portion. You can have a boots on the ground collect the money for you and distribute it accordingly. So there are several ways to conduct the closing. And I think it's good to know those different ways and not just have one strategy, because depending on the seller and the buyer and just the particular situation with the home, it may require a different solution. But those are a couple of solutions, okay? How does closing work? Oh, same question. Does the buyer pay me based on my assignment fee, and then I pay the seller? So again, having those different methods that I shared about just like 4 different ways that you can do it right just a second ago, and just utilizing those will definitely be helpful. Okay. Hello, Jasmine. Hello there. I'm in there. Let's go. Awesome. Kenrick, I'm excited to have you, buddy. I'm looking forward to this. Awesome. 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 Good people. Jasmine is a jewel. She has testimonies behind her name. Don't miss this opportunity. And thank you. You guys are so welcome. All right. So that's it, y'all. Again, I'm going to put if my computer lets me, because this thing just started going crazy, y'all. The link, if you want to register for the bootcamp plus the everything package, which one of my students, she's like, I hope they really understand that, like, how much value that they're getting. It's insane. But again, I want to just make sure you guys have everything. I want to help as much as I can. I'll be away for several months, and I don't want you guys to have any doubt, question, reason why you cannot implement in 2023 and be super, super successful. So you guys can head over to wholesalingbiz.com/everything, register for the bootcamp. That includes the literally everything bundle. Right now you get those bonuses. You get the extra bonus of the one-on-one if you register today. And you are getting a $200 off early bird special that is going to expire on Friday. Okay. All right, beautiful people. I appreciate your time. I love coming here and talking to y'all. I'm glad that we got all your questions answered, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.